I'm going to show you pretty much how I order my food shop every single week within literal seconds. Watch this. So I'll come over here, come to my orders, recent, shop from this order, add this order to basket. Because basically I have my meal plan over here. I can show you. So I train 5 times a week and I train 2 rest days. And obviously get a meal plan here, or a shopping list even, which I've curated already. So bagels, sourdough, some oats, dark chocolate, rice, tuna, salmon, dates, steak mince, more steak mince, sweet potatoes, egg whites, skyr, yogurt, frozen berries, mixed veg. And then you pretty much have to escape this part about ordering more, continue to check out, but tempting us, continue your payment. And literally, in the click of a fucking button, don't look the best, this is the morning, allow me. I used to go and do my shopping and spend an hour, all this shit. I just spent 2 minutes, it's done. I got back to work, and it comes tomorrow, sorted. Or tonight even. Also just had the news on my check-in today that I've got a new little addition to my meal plan. Look at this. Training day, rest day, but now, high day. So, calories for today and potentially tomorrow are up to 2,700. Protein dropped by 20%. And carbs now at 408 grams, which is a lot higher. Before it was at 300 grams on a training day and 200. So a lot more carbs, 100 grams of oats, which I'm so excited for. Full pack of rice as opposed to a half pack. Much more white potato in that meal. Some extra dates, some jam in my pre-workout. And all of this is just gonna help aid with glycogen, essentially get a more fuller look and just test out what the physique looks like with more fullness going into my last couple of weeks of this phase. Exciting time. So I'll show you what the breakdown of the meals look like and my grocery shop later this evening. Today is a good day. 100 grams of oats. It's been a long time. I've been on 60 every single day. My protein powder doesn't come until a little bit later today, and this is my first meal of the day. Run out. So there'll be no protein in these oats, which is a bit of a shame because vanilla powder is really what makes it. However, there is honey in this meal and volume. Fucking hell, that is a big strawberry. Why on earth would that's going to be my whole meal? Oh my god, that's 100 grams just from a fucking strawberry. So we're going to have protein powder later. But it will still taste really good because we're introducing 15 grams of honey today. More oats, and there's going to be a lot more eating. So overall, I'm a happy man, and I'll break down kind of the meal and kind of an explanation to as what we are doing today. I want to go outside. It's a lovely day, 17 degrees sunny. Now we have Operation Break Up This Fucking Strawberry. Like, what is that? My logic, my play is, I need some water. My play is if this gets warm enough, this should just dissolve and turn into a few more. Because there's no way I'm yamming that down. Let's see what happens. Update, we were able to take care of the mega strawberry. It's been broken down. And we've arrived at the finished product. If I turn the camera around, I'll show you what we're working with. Again, it's a bit unfortunate that we've got no protein powder, but it is what it is. We've got 15 grams of chocolate. You can see that honey on the sides now, 15 grams of honey. So this is going to taste absolutely beautiful. And a much bigger bowl, 100 grams of oats. So we'll get stuck into this. God, I'm excited. 12 o'clock, we've really pushed this meal back today. So, wow. The honey truly makes a difference. God, I've never had these with honey before. That is insane. I've also never had these with milk before. Always water. So that would be another game changer. But unbelievable. We are having a high day, which is essentially where we drop protein by around 20%, 15 to 20%, and we replace those calories with carbohydrates. What that does is allows you to fill the muscles back up with glycogen, which essentially give you that fuller look. Because when you're in a fat loss phase for a while, you'll eventually start to look flat, but your muscles just look almost depleted. So this allows you to just increase glycogen within the muscles, which gives you a much better look, much more full, with obviously not gaining excess fat. The calories are ever so slightly higher. Carbohydrates are now gone from 200 to 400. It's down ever so slightly, and it's just a bit of a test. We'll see how we respond tomorrow and see how the look is. If not, we do another one, and then I've got another week of fat loss, and then one final week, which is a bit of a peak week, as they say, where you simply just up the carbohydrates as much as possible, do exactly what I'm doing every single day, and it's much needed because I'm pretty fucking hungry all the time. The 100 gram of oats I've just got inhaled as well, but it's a bigger day of eating, no cardio as well, which is a fucking W. A typical day in the life of an online coach. What do I do? Well, I get up in the morning, I do my morning routine as you may have seen in the last video, grab a shower and pretty much get straight into work. It doesn't take too long, about half an hour to set myself up for the day, and then I just pretty much go straight into the most important task. The task that moves the needle forward, which is always going to be my client check-ins and making sure every single client is happy getting the results, because at the end of the day this is the forefront of business. If I'm not getting results, then I'm not good at what I do. Therefore, we make sure every client is messaged in the morning, we box off all the messages, we respond to any check-ins within 16 to 24 hours ideally, and just set those standards and make sure they've got their feedback and everyone's pushing in the right direction. So done about 5 check-ins today so far in the morning, got about 2-3 more to go. Got on some messages, client calls later, and then some new consultation calls as well. So I'm going to push back training to around 4 PM, and then we've got a weekly shop in the evening and a chill one. I need to get my sleep back in check, so it'll be a chill one. But Thursday is definitely my busiest day. We have a lot of calls on today, but I'm glad we're not doing any cardio, so just giving you a little bit of an insight into kind of what I get up to on a daily basis. Perfect, mate. I've just reviewed that. I weighed in 67 on a dart this morning, so we're back on track. Yesterday was just obviously a bit higher, I imagine, due to salt intake. That's all good. I've just had my first meal, a lot more filling, but definitely got inhaled. I'll get some good shots from the back, and then I'll send in fasted weight reading tomorrow, and then fasted pics. Buzzing about no cardio as well. I'm just chipping away with the business side of things. Things are moving in the right direction, and that's just I'm just working until like 10, 11. So then I get like my half an hour or so of downtime, and it's just meaning I'm going to bed at 11:30 or 12, and then that's allowing for like an inconsistent sleep schedule, which is fairly manageable. I still get my 8 hours. However, I've noticed now, specifically on Whoop, I'm getting more yellow recoveries. My HRV is a lot lower, so I think it's actually a bit of a cause for concern now. It's essentially getting in the way of my life. So what I'll do tomorrow is I'll just fucking get up at 6 AM regardless. I'm going to go into London anyway. I'll just get up at 6 AM tomorrow regardless and just hopefully reset that. And then I think all bases are covered. I understand obviously your hip flexors are a little bit cooked at the moment, so let's mix up the forms of cardio. Throw in bike, throw in elliptical, stairs if possible, maybe a run if you can. Running, like a light jog, can genuinely get your heart rate up and actually sometimes aid with recovery, so throw that in there. But I don't want to see any compensation in terms of the cardio, such as shitty incline walking where you're doing 110 BPM. I want to see your cardio locked in to the BPM. Your diet adherence is good, no snacking, none of this, and let's get you down to 183, 184. This is a good week, and mate, next week sub 180s. This is good. Keep this up. Well done. Thank you very much for your check-in. Nearly at the finish line. We are tickling the 190 now, 189.8. So really good, mate. Much better week in terms of calories. You're getting your protein up to where it needs to be, and your calories are sitting at about 4.1 now, which is exactly where they should be. So we just need to rinse and repeat that, mate. And it's a very strong gaining phase for you, brother. 168 all the way to 190 this year, so you really put in the effort, and I'm very happy. The amount of tissue you put on is amazing as well. I've had a look from where we first started and where you are now. Your chest is a lot fuller. You can see that your arms are in here, and see that you're thinking about it, pausing in that shorten, pausing in that lengthen. Just a little piece of advice that I'm seeing from both your push. Keep that chin tucked. Don't be looking at the camera. Don't look left and right, because you can do something to your trap there. I've done it a few times. You want to be careful. Good. You look fucking fuller in these sessions. So again, I'd also like to see some post-workout shots. Send me some post-workout shots from push and from pull, so we can see what the physique looks like with some blood flow, and then we're good to go. Your bicep curls are good. This should be on the second notch from the floor, so that's perfect. Elbows nice and fixed. Full range of motion, starting from behind the body. Perfect. Just want to show you this client's form here. This is something I like to do with every single client, is just get them to send me form clips, and I'm really hot on this, just making sure that everyone is doing this without fail, because at the end of the day, this is where the majority of progress is made. Clients performing a back row, and this is something that I'm really kind of
focus on it as a coach is getting my clients to send me free form clips every single week without fail, because I believe that training intensity is crucial when it comes to actually making sure that we're getting the best bang for our buck when it comes to training intensity. As this is a massive part of it, and you see here that he's potentially not performing the row as good as he could. He's just coming up and pretty much flexing at the elbow, which is basically just providing a lot more stimulus onto the bicep and the forearm, not really engaging the back. So I've asked him to send another one after the feedback and just have a look at how this movement looks now and how he's taking his back through the full range. You can see now, rather than just flexing at the elbow, he's coming upwards and backwards. He's getting a bit used to it, and it will take some time, but it's just these constant little improvements that will make the biggest differences in your training. Not many people speak about it. They think it's just a case of, change diet, progress your lifts, but we don't look for little nitty gritty stuff. How are you actually performing a lift? How are you executing the movement? Are you taking it through the full range? Are you slowing down your negatives, your concentrics? Are you shorten? Are you pausing in the short and the length? And it's little things like this that will add extra reps. And what I want you to understand is these extra reps change everything. You get 2, 3 perfect extra reps. You do that on a weekly basis. Watch what happens to your physique. That's what changes it. That's why these little things make big differences. Implementing cuffs to your workouts might get you 1, 2 reps. People say, the difference is it's not that much. It is 2 reps over the course of time. It really, really do add up. So
tracks the movement.
I'm gonna just lock it in now. So it follows you. So I've just recorded day in the life today. And then pretty much just you can be working on your laptop, you can move your head over here and it'll just fucking follow you. It's good quality. One thing I've noticed that's really useful is with my YouTube videos now, you can just literally make a YouTube video, and then when you actually go to clip up the shorts, when you zoom in, it's so much higher quality because it's obviously 4K. When you do that with an iPhone camera, it always looks fuzzy. So now it's make one YouTube video. I mean, today, downloaded all the YouTube shorts from the video yesterday, and I got 20 out of them. So I've literally got 20 videos now, and they're all up banging. They're not. A curveball has come into the equation. I feel absolutely destroyed. I just do not feel well at all. My legs, there's an indication because my legs have not been recovering. I trained legs on Monday. Obviously done a lot of cardio, but they're just really, really sore. I've now got a headache. My eyes are really heavy. I feel like I've got a fever coming, but I've already had the calories for the day. I'm going to just go lift anyway. Fuck it. I'll keep you updated whether this works or not. This could definitely destroy me, but the commitment is there. From a smart perspective, I should take a day off and focus on sleep and recovery, but fuck that. We're going to go train. Pre-workout meal going down, lift, and I'll update you. I'll update you when the shot comes later. I'll update you in the morning how I feel. Hopefully I feel good because I want to go to London tomorrow. We shall see. Stay tuned. Alright, so the weekly food shop's just landed. I'm going to show you pretty much everything we've got for a week of gains. Broken them down pretty nicely into carbohydrates, proteins and fats, so you can understand what we're eating and why. Nice and easy. Re-up on the oats, bagels of course, frozen veg, 5 packets of microwave rice, lovely medjool dates, about 1 kilo or 2 of sweet potato. It will be covered here. This will be covered for all meals such as dinner, meal 2, meal 4. Pre-workout bagels, rice with all the meals, pre-workout dates, sweet potato with my whole food meals. Sort of protein, literally just keep it nice and simple. Minced chicken, 3 skyr yogurts, probably have a little bit more, 4 or 5. And tuna for when I run out of chicken, just because that doesn't go off. Egg whites, as I don't want to have just eggs, and I've got some eggs in the fridge as they are lower in fat content. And then 2 salmon fillets for my rest days to increase fat intake. And then got some sriracha, and then some all-purpose seasoning. This is actually banging. And then some dark chocolate. And that is my weekly shop. It's pretty much everything I eat in a week to the letter. It does a trick for me. Digests very well, and it allows me to get lean. Quick update. Went to the gym. Don't feel great at all, but we're getting it done. I'm going to have this last meal, hopefully digest it before bed, and then just get a 10-hour sleep. Fortunately, I'm having a bit of a day off tomorrow, as I spoke about. Hopefully we can make it into London. But we'll see. It could be a day in bed. Stay tuned. Good morning. It was not a good idea. I am fucked. I checked Whoop, and obviously just based on how I'm feeling, it's not looking good, bruv. I clocked in today at about 5% on Whoop, which ain't good. What are you doing? Just fucking 5% on Whoop. Let me show you. Ain't looking good, mate. Skin temperature's plus 2.6 degrees. It's not good. I don't feel great, and it's quite annoying. It's the hottest day of the year. And I've planned on going to London. I still plan on going, even though I can't really do anything, but I'm going to just ease into the day. It's still 9 o'clock. I'll just do all my tasks and hopefully I feel better. Let's see. Update though. Am I feeling better? No, not in the slightest. I've had my protein oats, had a coffee. I'm going to try and get out to London, but I'm just doing some work from bed. And to be honest, I'm still progressing. Still working on my phone, still working on my laptop, and I'm pretty fucking grateful I'm in a position to do so. Look at this. Started getting back on the old tickers, the old TikTok. Literally posted a video, looking up 5 minutes ago. 50 likes already. It's brilliant. So doing everything I can that doesn't require me to be at the desk, so I can do all the content, do all the DMs, I can check in with my clients, I think, via WhatsApp. And then I'll have to get up for the rest of the task, so I'm hoping by then in an hour or two I should be fine. We'll see. Physique look good though. An update, boys, we are still in bed. It is Saturday, 5:40 PM. It's really sad because it's a lovely weekend. The weather's really nice, but fortunately I woke up with really good recovery, 70%. However, my thermoregulation was not there last night. I woke up in the middle of the night freezing, shivering. I was like, oh my god, I couldn't sleep. So I just figured I'd have to take one more day in bed, which has not been ideal, but we've got a lot done. Again, like I said yesterday, I don't know if I said yesterday, I'm so grateful to be running this business because everything still runs smoothly from the comfort of my bed. The only thing that we are missing right now is steps, cardio and physique development, but we're still hitting macros, still hitting training, and we're still providing excellent results. We brought on a new client to the team, so just currently building out his program. He is a rugby player who wants to essentially build up his physique and also create a solid balance with the amount of output with rugby and obviously cardio and fitting everything in. So we're going to create a sort of push-pull legs upper split 4 days per week, run nutrition in, training and rest day calories, supplement plan, and then we'll do the onboarding video tomorrow morning early. If I'm feeling better, I'm manifesting it. I'm going to feel better. And then we will go to London tomorrow. Did the shopping that I was planning on doing online, so we're still moving forward, but apologies, this is not the day in the life I wanted to feel. But this is the reality of keeping things authentic. Sometimes it happens. And you know what? It's really actually just given me some downtime and time to just think, like, I'm not doing as much. So once I've done my work, I'm just sat here and I'm just learning new things from watching YouTube videos. And I've just had a lot more time. I talk about it quite a lot. And it's called strategic laziness, essentially, where you just relax and you allow ideas to come to you. If you're constantly working all the time and you're just pushing, you never have room for new ideas. But the last few days, mate, I've really just had some great ideas. I've planned out kind of a whole content strategy when we get to Bangkok at the end of the month. I visualised a lot of cool ideas, and also just fucking excited and just really getting ready and enjoying some downtime. So a bit of a break, but things look good. I watched the Dorian Yates documentary earlier, which was fucking insane. It's really nice to sometimes just take a break from social media and watch how it's really done from the top. Dorian Yates, you can't beat him. His fucking physique is second to none. And you watch these caliber of people and you learn from them and you drown out the fucking noise about all these gimps on Instagram. Levels change. God, I'm excited for my off season, my gaining phase. So I'm going to show everyone what I'm capable of with proper training and an actual coach now. I'm fucking ready. The series will come when we land to Bangkok, when I reverse out of this diet. 2 more weeks to go. Shoot day is on the 18th. So another 13 days, less than 2 weeks now. Then we reverse out when we go to Bangkok, and then I'm going to Bali, potentially. And that will be the start of the training series, and we're going to take things very seriously. So, enough yapping. Things look bullish. Catch you boys in a bit.
I'd say 90% recovery. Stomach's still playing up a little bit, but back outside, back eating properly. Got a work box off today. Got up at 7 AM. It's now 1:30, so been pretty productive despite even being in bed in the first half of the day. However, I'm eager to get back to things moving forward from tomorrow. Monday morning we get back to the split, back to training, back to cardio. To be fair, weight's still 66.9 at the moment, so cannot complain, and physique is in a pretty fucking good spot. Let me just show you. decent lighting to be fair, but still pretty fucking diced.
It's a little bit hard when you take some time off. You get a bit of body dysmorphia, like, fuck, where the progress has gone. But when you actually break it down and you realise, as long as you've been maintaining and still in a deficit, you're not going backwards, you're just not making as much progress, you're just not losing more fat, but it's not like you're undoing your hard work. So it's just a case of getting back onto the plan now. A lot of steps today because it's nice and sunny, taking it easy, and back in action tomorrow.